guys, how are you doing? How has it been? I don't know, for those who are coming to India, are you guys in India now? Hello, what's up? How is everything? Okay, so if this is your first time seeing my face, hey, what's up? You should consider subscribing and joining the community. Yep. In today's video, we're talking about living in India. Yeah, being a foreigner in India, studying in India, yeah, stuff like that. It's to be centered around education, dating, general living, transportation, and all that and all that. Yeah, if something you're interested in, which I know you are, stick with me. Yeah. Transportation. There are so many means of transportation in India. We start with the cheapest, which is walking. Yeah, depends if you're where you are isn't far, like your destination isn't far, you could always walk. Yeah, that's one. Secondly, bicycle is such a thing here. Like, they make use of their bikes. A lot of students have bikes that they use even on campus. Yeah, so you see a lot of people with bikes. It's not okay. So in Nigeria, bicycle is majorly for children. Like, it's something you learn when you're a child and then you stop. You kind of just leave it. A lot of people leave it. Some people still know how to ride a bike. I don't. Like a bicycle, I don't. Yeah, but here is such a thing that people know how to ride. People know how to ride bicycle, sorry. And they ride it to school, to the market, to wherever, old or young. It doesn't have age, male or female. Yeah, so that's that. Bicycle is a means of transportation, so you could come here and get one. You get a new one and you get a fairly used one, especially from students. Yeah, another means of transportation is bikes. Yeah, a lot of people have bikes here. A lot of people have bikes. It's not limited to any gender, male or female. You get new or used. That's another means of transportation. It doesn't even matter old or young, even people in public offices. This means of transportation is not a matter of gender or age or status and all that. A lot of people use it here. Like, it's a very common means of transportation. Another one is auto. So auto is the one, keke. A lot of people just use it. You could either book it on Ola or Uber. Sorry, I don't know, my eyes seems somehow. You could either book it on Ola or Uber, or you could have the roadside one. So in my area, you don't have the shared auto. I think I've seen it once or twice. You have to chatter. I don't know what, I've gotten the normal word for chatter. Like, you have to book it for you only yourself. You can book it online, you can book it by the roadside. Then there are cars also. People have cars, you could also rent and all that. Yeah. The other means of transportation, you have the train. The train works, you have the urban and the suburban trains. So the train does work from wherever you are. They have timings. I think you can also book online, buy tickets and all that. So the train system does work and it's quite efficient. Then apart from train, you have the bus. Yeah, you could also buy bus tickets depending on where you're going. So the bus is actually quite cheap. The train is fair enough. Well, it becomes expensive when you start ordering cars and cabs. That's Uber and Ola, just as you would have it in any other country. Yeah. So that's it. Bicycle happens to be the cheapest because you can just get a bicycle if you can ride a bicycle. Then there are scooters also. Yeah, a lot of people use scooters. Yeah. So that's it for transportation. Next, hospitality. So Indians are quite hospitable. Like, they have very good hospitality, I would say. But it doesn't mean you would not meet, like, in every country there are bad eggs and there are good eggs, right? If you understand what I'm saying. So you meet people like that and try to avoid public confrontations. Like, you do not want to have an altercation with somebody, because it's not going to be one person thing. It's going to be you against the world there. Yes, they practice this system of mob system that a lot of people will just come out and attack you. So you really want to be careful try not to have public confrontation with them. Really, I know you've watched a lot of videos online, yeah. So try as much as possible. But are they hospitable? Yes, they are. For the sake of your adjustment, I would advise you to join, if you're a religious person, join a religious institution. It could be the church, it could be there. You tend to meet people, right? You tend to even meet Africans and even Indians there. It kind of helps you to adjust, that I would say. So yeah, Indians are quite hospitable. At least I've met a lot of them. Some people will want to talk to you, ask you where are you from, normal conversation, rather than being a fan looking at you. Some people will look at you with disgust. Yeah. So that's it. For education, there are a lot of scholarships for you to come to India, but the two most common ones are ICCR and Study in India. Now, ICCR is a fully funded scholarship, of course. Study in India is not exactly fully funded. Yeah, they kind of pay for some stuff, not all. I don't really know what they pay for, but I know they pay for tuition and some other things. But ICCR, you have a stipend, they pay for your fee, your hostel fees, that's your accommodation, and they pay for your tuition, and they still give you project money and book money. So it's a fully funded scholarship compared to studying in India. There are still others within, but those ones, it's difficult to understand. Like, it's kind of difficult because most people might not want to tell you, and there aren't a lot of people under some of the scholarship. But the most common ones, ICCR, that's Indian Council for Cultural Relation, and Study in India. Yeah, those are the two most common ones. So classes are Monday to Saturdays. They have working Saturdays and non-working Saturdays here, and the timings for the class differs. But the only good thing, in my school, for example, classes start by 8, right? 8 o'clock or 7:30. I can't even remember. Classes start very early, but at 10:30 they go for tea break and converge by 11, and by 12:15 they go for lunch and converge by 1:10, right? 12:15, 1:10, I guess, somewhere around that. And then classes close out. My class closed by, some days we close early 3, some days we close by 4, 5, 6. I think I'm the last person who always, I think between all of us in the hostel Africans, I come back late, even amongst other students, because my classes take a lot of time. But class timings differ from school to school. And Saturday, I wanted to put in your mind that Saturday is a working day in India. Yep. So school is majorly theoretical, and students are so eager to pass their exams, because one difference between Indians and Africans is Indians are very much focused on getting their government jobs, the federal jobs. So they're very, very focused on it. If you're coming for your master's, you have a lot of people leave the course because they got a government job. Yeah. They're very, very focused on those jobs. Like, they're so important to them. It's their own reality. So classes they are practical classes, but it's more or less get towards passing. And for you to pass, remember, you have to write a lot. If you're not used to it, please learn it. You have to write a lot, and majorly it's about cramming and pouring. Really, like what they've given you, give it back to them. I did not follow that system and I passed, but it's a thing a lot of people say. I'm someone who reads textbooks, class books, whatever it may, and then I write everything I can remember. So you might not use me as a yardstick. Read what you were given and write it back for them, and make sure you write a lot. Believe me, you're going to pass. First, write what they gave to you before you start writing what you know. Write a lot. Indians cram and pour, so you might not want to follow the way they read. Find a system that works for you. If not, you will just be washed away by their own system, because that is what works for them. That is their reality. That's just what I want to let you know. So do not be hooked up on what they are doing. Find what works for you. So for language is majorly Hindi or English. Kind of depends on where you are. I am in Tamil Nadu, Chennai, and what I speak is Tamil. So what you'll be getting is Tamil or English and Hindi. Yeah. So the thing is, some of them who are here do not even understand Hindi, and they do not understand English. What they majorly understand is Tamil. Yeah. So wherever you are, people would understand more the language that is local to them than they would Hindi and English. So you might be having a hard time in class and all of that. Call the attention of the lecturer. Some of them actually know how to speak English. Call them to let them know that, yeah, you're here and you don't understand that language, and they will switch back to English. Some of them have not lectured Africans, so they are used to lecturing in their local language. It's your job to call their attention. You would get tired after some time, but yeah, you just come and call their attention and they would answer you. Yeah. Okay. Another thing is, what's the dating scene like in India? Dating in India is just, I don't know. Okay, I'll talk about Indians. Indians are more into arranged marriage than they are for love marriage. Yes, love marriage does exist. It's not everybody, but they're more into arranged marriage. Yeah. So you come in as an African and wanted to date an Indian. It's not such a feasible thing, coupled with the fact that they have caste system. Like, there are a lot of things surrounding relationship, dating and marriage here in India. Dating is not such a big thing to them. But I want to believe that if you meet Indians that are exposed and like really, really exposed, average to rich, those who are exposed, you might be able to find someone. But please do not go and date and use somebody's daughter. Don't even do that. Same goes for ladies. You might tend to meet people like that. Guys, Indian guys are shy. Yeah. Indian guys are shy. And don't be surprised that you might be getting a lot of annoying pictures on WhatsApp from Indian guys. There was a time it was very common during Lenten season, and I was like, these people do not want my Lenten season and my fast to reach God ears. What's going on? Yes, I was getting a lot of stuff. Yeah, so that's it. So dating Indians is not such a thing here, but it all depends on the area you are, the kind of Indian, the exposure. I think it's all about exposure, but I don't think it's a common thing. Another thing is, if you're so interested, you could decide to join Tinder. Yeah, there's Tinder in India, so you could decide to join and, like I say, try your luck. I don't know, but you could decide to join Tinder and see how it goes. Now, dating Africans to Africans. Well, you meet a lot of people and you meet a lot of people. It's for you to choose, unless somebody do not destroy your life for you. That's the truth. When I first came here, I had a guy who was helping me to stuff. What was that? It was okay. I think the first time I don't even know how I got his contact. Anyway, but he was trying to help me adjust because he has been here for 5 years. Trying to put me through Indian food that I'll be able to eat and all that and all that. But after a while, the talk was going left to the left. So my advice is, you really want to be careful if you're just coming. And note that half of the people here, or most of the people here, will be practicing what happens in India stays in India. Yeah. So you want to be careful. That's all I can say. Male and female likewise. Yeah. But when you come, you'll see for yourself and you would understand and make your decision as to what you want to do. There's only so much I know in your head you're like, but there's only so much I can say. But yeah, a lot of people, at least there are people who are dating either Indians or Africans here. The dating scene is just there. Believe me. I don't think it's a serious thing here. It's just that. It's just what's here is what's here. So it depends on you, what you want, and your partner also. I think that's as far as I can say, because dating is not my sorry, it's not just, I don't know, for me in India. Nah. So yeah, away from dating, social life is a bit down. and it very well depends on the kind of people around you. If you have a lot of Africans, even if you don't have Africans, if you have Indians around you and you have open, like exposed, I think the thing with this is depends on the kind of people around you, whether Indians or Africans, are they exposed? Yeah, when I say exposed, I don't mean whether their eyes are torn, I mean like are they exposed to the new stuff. Yeah. So but the social life cannot be compared to Nigeria, where I'm coming from. I know a lot of people will say, oh, Chennai is the problem, Delhi is open, is this, is that. But I've talked to a lot of Nigerians and Africans that are in Delhi. They will just to tell you that, yes, Delhi, Mumbai is an open city, but you cannot compare the social life with the way we have it in Nigeria. Even the nightlife that they so praise, yeah, they'll tell you you cannot compare it with what we have in Nigeria. Another thing is culture is such a thing here, it's a very strong thing. So you do not expect the social life to be the same thing, coupled with the fact that you're a foreigner, yeah. You would meet expatriates here, you would meet students and a lot of people. Just be careful. Be careful when you're meeting people. Be careful so that you don't fall into what you do not know, or you not come here and put yourself into trouble. Be very careful. I'm not saying you should be scared of people. I'm just saying be careful. Yeah, that's it for social life. Africans here are friendly so far. Africans here are really, really friendly. People will be willing to help you because they know that you're just coming. And you meet a lot of people who have stayed for years, 10 years, 5 years, 6 years. There are a lot of people. I don't know how they do it. They've never gone home. I don't know how. Because even in my first year, I wanted to go home because I was tired. But yeah, you meet a lot of people and Africans are really helpful. Nobody cares what country you're from, or a lot of people I've met. I personally do not care what country you're from, or even if you're from Nigeria, I don't care what tribe. I'm just happy to see you. I'm just happy that you're here. That's just it. Yeah, so that's how it is here. Okay, the next we'll talk about is housing. Getting an apartment is sort of expensive because you could be. I know I promised to do a video cost of living in India. I'm still working on that. The major thing is the housing because it differs from place to place. So you could get a room, 1 BHK for let's say 12,000 rupees per month. Yeah, you could get for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It all depends on where you are, what state you are. Are you in a rural area or an urban area or a suburb? It also depends, is the house furnished, like fully furnished? All those things are taken into consideration and makes it more expensive. Also, sometimes your water bills and your light bills, that's your utilities, will be included in this many. And sometimes it's not included, which means you have to pay for it separately. Yeah. And getting an apartment is also not as easy. Forgetting the costs, yeah, getting it is not easy. A lot of things are considered. Yeah. Like what country you're from, your religion, yes, all those things are being considered. Are you single or married? What are you doing? How much do you earn? It's really difficult getting an apartment here in India. Yes, because I've had people who were looking for apartment. Like it took them time. Before you find somebody who is willing to take you in as a foreigner, it can really take time. If you're Nigerian, that's already against you. Yeah. It's really difficult, but you would find. Another thing is when you come, try to get this Aadhaar card. The Aadhaar card is, I don't know. Just try to get the Aadhaar card. You would ask people around. You can get it even as a foreigner. I didn't do, because then when I wanted to do, then lockdown came and then there was no need, and then I'm already leaving. I'm like, okay, bye. Yeah, but it's important to get it for a lot of stuff. So yeah, a lot of things go into play getting an apartment because they want to know what do you do, where are you from, what race, what caste, veg or non-veg. Yes, there are people who you cannot cook beef in their house. Yeah. So it's a whole lot of work. Now for food is relatively cheap, I would say. Um, Basic things you'll be buying: tomatoes. If you're somebody who eats plantain, sweet potato, Irish potato, milk is expensive. Bonvita, Milo, expensive. Um, Rice is here. There are different types of rice. If you want to start eating basmati when you come here, there's basmati rice also. So depending on what you eat, food is relatively cheap, but like I said, depends on where you are. Some things aren't available, like plantain. It's not available everywhere, but it's available in Chennai. Fish is also available. You go down to the fish market. All the shaki momo, they're available but very, very expensive. So no, momo is not available in India at all. At all, at all, at all, at all. I mean, cow intestine and all that, they're also available here. Gizzard, liver, they're here. So food is it's relatively affordable. Yeah, cheap is not the word. I think affordable is. Some things are cheap, but when you put them together, they're just affordable. Clothing, like I said in my other video, if you've not watched, please go and watch it. Clothing is fair enough. You could get cheap, expensive, depends on where you are, what you do, what you want. Yeah. Designers, local dresses, street dresses. It all depends. You could buy online. Buying online is actually more affordable sometimes. Yeah. Because you get to see different things. You get to have options for what you want to buy. Yeah. So that's it for this video. That's all about living in India, studying in India, African in India. If you have any question, do hit me in the comment section and I will be glad to answer you. Maybe I haven't covered something and you would like to know, yeah, just hit me up in the comment section and I will be sure to answer you. Yep. Do not forget to like, comment and subscribe. Guys, I am begging you, please subscribe. I don't know what else to do, how to say it. I know there are a lot of returning viewers that aren't subscribed. I need your subscription. Yeah, subscribe to me. It also encourages me to do better. Yeah. All right, guys. And share to your friends. If those who are coming to India, share to them, or those who are thinking of coming to India. And if you have any requests, like I said, any video you would like me to do, let me know in the comment section. I'll think about it. Those who've asked for cost of living in India, that video is coming your way. I stay in the school hostel, so I'm trying to get my info right about housing and all that. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, my name is still Chiamaka. Yeah, Chiamaka is my name. You call me Chi. That's what a lot of Africans call me here. Okay. Yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Do have a fabulous day. Bye for now. Bye.